Hi, and welcome to the Healthy Hairdresser, where we rise by lifting others. If I would have believed or known about this when I was dealing and battling with my anxiety, depression, my food addiction, I would have been healed so much sooner. But my stubborn ass was way too hard-headed to ever believe that my body could be healed by my mind alone. And I remember people talking about this like 10, 15 years ago, but I was never going to believe it because guess what? I didn't want to believe it. When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. I know you've heard that before. Have you ever sat and thought about it though? The reason that you can't make a change in your life is because you're telling yourself already that it's never going to happen. If you tell yourself that you love chocolate and you're addicted to chocolate and you're going to eat it every time that you are stressed, then you believe that your body's going to do it. If your body believes what your mind tells it, if you tell yourself that you will always carry this extra 10 pounds, guess what? Your body believes you and you will. If you tell yourself that you'll always be stuck in this job and you'll never go further because you have no education or your body believes it. So it's going to happen because your mind is telling it. Okay? And so you have to change your way of thinking. But why it is so hard to change your way of thinking, listen up. Why it is so hard to change your way of thinking is because no matter what you're thinking, hard or not, it's comfortable. Why? Because you can always go back to it because that's the thing that you've always known to feel towards that. What I mean is if somebody has hurt you, you are in a bad relationship, or a friend or whatever, if somebody has hurt you bad, and you're constantly going back to that person and that feeling, if you keep telling yourself about that situation and reliving it over and over again and you can't let it go, then you're going to be sitting in that negative forever because your body's going to just keep reflecting out what your mind is telling it. And when you put out that kind of energy, I promise you this, no matter what kind of believer you are, that energy is going to come back to you. And that's how you're going to live your life. Now, maybe you don't need this and maybe your life is great. And you know what? That is awesome. You found the key and you can just swipe on through here. But maybe you're stuck. And maybe you're stuck with the food or the sadness or incompleteness. Maybe you're stuck. But the first thing you need to do is realize to get unstuck is going to be very uncomfortable. So let's say you're going to start a new diet plan. I am going to start a new diet plan on Monday. And you are ready to go. You're meal prepped and it's all going to be great. And I am starting on Monday. And your mind is excited. Your body believes it. Monday goes really great. And then it's Wednesday. And it's uncomfortable because you're hungry for pizza and Cheetos and Pepsi. And you're getting uncomfortable. Your body wants to go back into the comfort zone that it knows. It knows food. It knows soda. It knows how it feels when it's in that state. But it doesn't know how it's going to feel when you can let go of that stuff. So it's the unknown that scares you, that puts you back in to that repetitive cycle of the no. So then your brain starts to tell you, I'll start the next Monday. Oh, I'll just have this one piece of pizza. Oh, it's not working anyway. I haven't lost any weight. Well, it's been 3 days. And you're going to go back to those same thoughts, and then you're going to keep going on that same cycle over and over again until you let go of those thoughts and get comfortable being uncomfortable. Get comfortable being uncomfortable because your life will go nowhere if you stay in your comfort zone. And yes, it is comfy there, but are you growing there? Are you getting better there? Are you serving yourself justice by sitting in this junk food eating, your emotions habit, or will your life progress into better and more full and more happiness if you can get rid of that stuff and do things in moderation? Okay? Do you get what I'm saying? It's more comfortable for you to do the known than it is to do the unknown. And that's why we keep repeating these patterns. Same thing with relationships. Okay, same things with holding on to grudges and people and situations and your job, all that kind of stuff. You try something different, you want to do it, you're excited, and then it's uncomfortable because it's changing, it's different, and people are different, and they're looking at you different. And guess what? It's easier just to go back to what you're doing because you know that, and you know what fear feels like. And so it's easy just to stay there. It's easy to stay there because you know it. You need to step out into the unknown, you guys, because the unknown is where it's at. We are changing every day. And yes, you might be content in your life, and that is so great, but there is a whole world out there for us to discover and to be open to. And I encourage you and challenge you to just try something that makes you a little uncomfortable today. All right. Thank you so much for listening. I hope this was helpful. If you have more questions or you just want to check out more of my talks and things, you can go to healthyhairdresseraddie.com. And I have all the links there for anything from recipes to workouts to everything else. Thanks, you guys. Remember, kindness never goes out of style.